ways of getting jobs in Canada, like simple tips. Yes, just follow these 3 tips and you'll be super good. Why am I saying super? Yes, you'll be fine. Hi, welcome to another episode on Finding Fit. My name is Dorin Adenekan and I'm going to be your host for today. This is a sequel from last episode on reasons why people move from one country of origin to another. I have series of topics lined up, but for the purpose of last topic, there is another question which is popping up. People moving from one country of origin to another, how do they get a job? Like, how do they integrate economically into another culture? Yes, it can be hard, but I'm here to tell you 3 simple steps, which is a sure way from my experience or from research. It is very important to know that in moving from one country to another, there is need for happiness and sustainable development of oneself and one's family. And getting a job in the new country is something that is very relevant for sustainability. Yes, social capital is very, very relevant. Social capital is that network or connection of support we build over time, like growing up in an environment, making friends from school, making friends from work, making friends from faith groups, making friends from different organizations. That's what I mean by social capital. Moving into a new country, that is actually the step number 1. The first focus is, what do I do to build my social network? What do I do to start bridging that gap of not knowing anyone or starting with a blank slate? Oops, yes, I call it a blank slate. Moving into a new country is like starting with a clean slate, like a blank slate, nothing. You have to start writing what you want on it. You have to start building it. And for social support network, that's my go-to number 1, because they have to build new relationships all over again, new trust, new interpersonal relationships with people, individuals or group. Yes, you just have to move around, come out of your shell, go out there in the community, connect with your neighbors, connect with your ethnocultural group, society members, or connect with your faith group, connect with settlement workers. There are settlement workers in some areas. It all depends on where you are. Look for settlement workers, look for support organizations who are supporting you. Some of them will be able to provide you with like employment support system, bridging programs, mentorship programs. There are lots of programs out there, but we cannot find them by being in our homes or being away from the outer world. Secondly is volunteers. Yes, this is very, very important. Volunteering for me is key. It is good to go out there to see organizations that are ready to accept you, to come use up your skills in reaching out to others. Like some people would say, oh, I did not come to this country to work for free. Yes, I know it could be different for some other cultures. Volunteering is serving others, using your time to serve others. However, in the context of those who are just coming into a new country, this is a very good way to reach out to yourself as well, because when you volunteer, you get that personal fulfillment, you get a personal satisfaction knowing that you have done something good for others and you've been able to utilize your skill set. And that way too, right, when we volunteer, people are able to know that yes, this lady has this skill. They're able to see your worth. You're able to understand that this person is worth this or this person is worth that. And that way they can be able to come out and reference you for future jobs. They can be able to say, yes, I know this person. You can make friends there as well. Through volunteering, you can be able to learn all the organizational cultural skills and ethical skills, right? You're able to make mistakes. Through volunteering, you're able to correct a lot of flaws that you may have. You may be able to understand the differences between the Canadian workplace culture and your country of origin. There's so many benefits to volunteering, and I bet you when you volunteer you're going to find a personal fulfillment in your area of interest though, or your area of expertise. Also, step number three is relating to your personal development or professional development. For those who are professional back home, coming into a new country is a different environment where a lot of policies may be different in terms of how you do things in your work, how you carry out your work practices may be different. Coming into a new environment, it is very important to do your credential evaluation. Both the assessment and the completion process may take time. Some people may take up to doing a new skill trade. Some people may go into certification, diploma, or even getting a degree. Yes, it all depends on the individual though, or the family situation. Like for me, I had to do a second degree. I had a first degree in Nigeria, my country of origin. I came into Canada, I had to do a new degree. Yes, so now I have two degrees, one from my country of origin and one in Canada, which has been helpful for me. I have always been someone who loves working in the human service profession. However, I have never been happier because now I am more qualified. I am more of a professional in doing what I love doing. Personal development is another key way to getting yourself, or to, for me, to have gotten myself into the professional work field. Yes, so if I was still banking on my blue collar job, which I got after volunteering, then I wouldn't be where I am today. So personally, I have seen an advantage from this, and I have checked researchers, and there's a lot of advantages to personal development or professional development. If you're out there, you have your professional certificates, unlock it in a box, try to do your credential evaluations, go through the process, get your skill set. If you're interested in a skill, this is a blank slate. Yeah, we came into a new culture with nothing in the slate. Yes, you have your plans, but you have to start with a clean slate. So that's why I call it a clean slate. I say, okay, you know what, I volunteer, I got a job through them after getting a casual job which they referenced me. Volunteering is good. Making connections through neighbors, organizations, people around is good. And also personal development. These three keynotes are very important to getting a job in a new country. I really want to take this time out to say thank you to all those who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, and to those who are yet to subscribe, because I know you would love to. And also please share this video as much as you can, because we need more people to come in, communicate, pass opinions or questions. Yes, that's what the channel is all about. I hope you find today's episode interesting. Please leave your comment below.